Wow.
We are live, everybody. I'm your favorite tiger, Tig the Kid, and that is the Goonish Queen Bee. I am eager to know what that sounds like, but that's who she be. So this is Britt's channel. It's a book and author too, where she talks about how literature shows culture in books. And she talks about her writing journey, and she does original content, writing content like poetry, and she talks about books and like vlogs and stuff. That's basically it. She says it a lot more like clean and classy when she's here, but she's not here. I am. So that's who she is. If you want to go watch some of her videos, feel free to do that. Whatever you watch, you can just hit that little thumbs up button. Leave a little comment like, hey, hi, hello, I saw this, whatever. And if you like a few of the videos and you think you might like the vibe, even though she's not me, then you can hit that big red button and you and her can be internet friends. Goon, how about you?
Hello, y'all. My name
Not the pause.
is Bazance. I want y'all to understand that I am the queen bee. So there are times where I just act a bit diva-ish, which is perfectly fine because what is a queen but a very, very powerful goonish diva, if you ask me. Whose channel am I on? What's this girl's name? Shay. That's her name. You know, she's not a queen, B. She's not. She's not. She's a writer of thriller mysteries and horrors. Or, you know, she's trying to get published and she's trying to tell y'all about that on her channel. I just say, you know, if that interests you, go check it out. You know, I just like to read books. So that's why I'm here. You know, I'm just here so don't nobody say the queen don't be reading, because the queen do be reading. So hi y'all. Good morning. Hope all the peasants out there are doing well.
I'm gonna have to report this behavior to Shay. I'm simply going to have to report it.
You know, I would expect that of a house pet. I would expect that of a house pet. I would expect that you're Britt's house tigger. I get it. I get it. I get it. I would expect.
You just call me a house tigger?
I heard you. I called you a house tigger. You're a house tigger.
You better be lucky. You better be lucky that there isn't a whole Beyonce's internet between us. Or I would say, drop the Addy to your hive.
You know what? Come to my hive. I don't have to do nothing. I got goons that do it for me. I'm the Queen Beyonce. Bazance. You better understand.
I'm telling.
It's okay.
And I'm going to tell my other tigers to pull up on
me. By a hive of Africanized bees in the future, just know there's repercussions for snitching.
And if you get rolled up on by a little pack of tigers,
I'm pretty sure I am. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fly away. You can't fly. What you gonna do? You gonna jump in there?
Okay, but you don't have what the tigger to the left of me has in his pocket. That's all I'm saying.
I believe you. I'm still gonna fly away.
I'm gonna tell him to take care of flying.
We already know y'all don't got the best eyesight.
Now you're just being mean.
You know, I'm just saying.
Now you're just being mean and ableist, which I would expect of a goonish queen bee like you.
I am what I am. I am whatever you say I am. And if it wasn't, why would I say I am? I'm just saying.
I'm greeting our guests. Deidre here so she don't get fined. Amen. Good morning. It was until I started being attacked by an African bee. Those things are vicious. I did nothing to provoke. That's what I'm saying, Salter. That's what I'm
saying is it sounded like House Tigger stuff when she said I'm a snitch. I resorted back to my goonish Queen Bee ways and told Tigger how we do with snitches around these parts. Granny already told you they get put in ditches. I don't know why you wasn't listening. I'm more goon than Granny. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be attacked in my own home. Called a house tigger.
Are you not? Do you want to be an apartment tigger? Are you not in the house right now? I thought you was in the house. I didn't see no jungle behind you. Am I mistaken?
You don't know what's behind me.
Oh, you're right. I don't. I said, am I mistaken?
You are.
There was a question at the end of that.
You are. You're mistaken.
Oh, well, thank you for correcting me.
What you missed, Deidre, was Shay's very uncouth guest, Goonish Queen Bee, calling me a house tigger. Just because I said that I think that Shay might want to know that she's being so blasé with her channel or whatever. That's all I immediately got called out of my stripes. I immediately got called out of my stripes like I have no tail. And it's rude. It's rude. It's rude. Good morning, Tia. In the paper, the news every day, I am.
She was completing the song. See, Tia, I rocks with you. And you got a B in your name? Buzzonce sees you. Buzzonce sees you.
That's what happened, Deidre. That's what happened. That's what happened. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Britt reminded me. For everyone who is watching on the replay, hello. Okay. Check plus. Oh, and also Britt told me to tell you to ring the notification bell. She does a song, but tigers don't really sing. We growl. So ring the bell or else. Ring the bell. So you don't miss any more streams where a tiger is getting attacked by an African bumblebee.
All I'm saying is ring that bell for you get stung. That's how you supposed to do it, or else. Or else?
Do I have a speaker?
Who are you? Who are you?
I'm telling Britt. Not high enough for today's stream. Well, tigers don't puff pass, so I don't have any idea what you're talking about. But the only way I will mess with some smoke is to smoke out a particular hive whose addy could be dropped at any time.
You know, you ain't said nothing but a word. I will drop the addy.
I was getting dropped in the private chat. Very deliberate types. That's what I hear.
Bow. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
If you're looking for a goonish Queen Bee, she can be found at 6 Squid Gam Boulevard, apartment Triple B, Bumblebee Bay. Okay, 90210. If you bad, pull on up with some smoke. Okay.
Also, you know, if you could live record you pulling up to that address, I would love to see it.
Erica joining us. Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Nicole. It's out of control, Salter. It's out of control. For those of you who are just joining us, there is a little bit of tension on screen between Tig and the newest goon. I've liked every other goon, but this Queen Bee.
Have you never seen the videos of queen bees? Do you not know how we act? It is all about us. About us. I just happen to be a little goonish with it.
We're not getting along. She called me out my stripes, and it's just been all bad since then. But what we're going to do...
Adjectives to describe the location in which the tiger is.
That's not what happened. She called me a house tigger. She called me a house tigger.
Are you not a tigger in a house? Would that not be an accurate description? I said, should I call you an apartment tigger? I asked.
We all know what you mean, goon. We all know. We all know. Josh. Hello, Josh. I've seen you in other streams, but not on Britt's, but I'll let her know that you dropped by. I'm sure she'll be happy to know that. I'm Tig, and that kind of mean person below me is a goonish queen bee. Here she comes.
Also, what have y'all ever met nice bees? You met a nice bee? You met a bee that was like, hey, Tig, I want to be your friend. No, you ain't.
That's the energy on the channel. There's a bee in the stream, and it's going to be the exact same experience as when there's a bee in your home. And that's all that I have to say. There's a bee. So for those of you who have not been on our takeover before, I am filling in for Britt on her channel, Britt Riderly, and Goonish Queen Bee is filling in for Shay from Shay with the Hobbies. They usually do reading sprints every Friday, but because it's Blackoweenathon with a big B, rated B for what? Blackness.
With a queen bee. It's black with a queen bee on it. We'll say big bee no more. We say queen bee.
Do you see how she's acting? I have to tell Shay, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. So because of Blackoweenathon, Britt and Shay allowed us to take over their channels and full regalia and run their sprints, but they may never do that again now that Queen is acting up. Well, now you have another one in your e-bonnet, Erica. And that's just the truth. Okay. We are going to be...
soft because it got honey around it.
She won't be stopped. So we are going to hop into sprints, and we're going to be running a tight ship today because your girl got a meeting and she has a lot of writing to do. So I'm actually going to be writing during these sprints. I have a meeting, or rather Britt has a meeting with her dissertation advisor today. So one must be prepared to be in that meeting. So we're going to be running a tight sprint ship, but that's okay. The better to read, my dear. The first question is up. We're going to be on these wonderful black bookish timers. So y'all know what to do. In 3, 2, 1, turn them pages. Okay, humans. That was the sprint. How did you do? It was okay. It was okay for Britt. This dissertation. Gotta hate it. Gotta hate it. That's the full report. Okay.
Is it me or is Tig's voice like super low?
Oh, sorry. That's the sprint. And can you hear me now? Is it better? Is it still low?
Okay, now it sounds normal.
Okay. Yeah, so it was a sprint. You're not going to get much done in 20 minutes of writing if you're working on a dissertation, but did some stuff. How was it for y'all? Also, I'm still sort of reading. I wouldn't call that horror. It's more science. I mean, horrific things happen, so I guess you can if you want to. But that's the book that I'm in right now for these sprints, because that's the book that's grounding my dissertation. I'm not sure what you mean, Jersey fan, but we'll get to you in a moment. How was that sprint for you, Queen?
It went pretty good. Working on my first post. Working on this first post for Cachet into this Crime Writers of Color group, and like I don't know what to say, and I'm like, am I saying the right things? So I'm like going back and reading other people's introduction, and I'm like, am I? Yeah. So that's what I did during that one. So
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just channel your Queen energy. You'll be all set. You'll be all set. Question 1, how is your Blackoweenathon reading going? Mine's going good. I only have one more book to read. Get her, Titan. Get her. Get her, Titan. Get her. Take the wing. That's right. That's right. Get her. That's right. You know she ain't playing. Yes, get some power in there. Don't listen to her. She ain't nobody. Who is she? That's right, Cleo. Tag team. This is why you shouldn't be mean to Tig the kid.
Apparently they like the buzzing. Apparently they like the buzzing. I thought I was gonna make him back up, but it got him more excited. So there's that.
I got agents everywhere, is what I'm saying.
Okay, keep talking. The dog will be outside. I'm not Cachet. I don't like dogs. He'll be outside messing with me, and I'll be like, it was Tigger's fault.
That's for Cachet to sort out. That's for Cachet to sort out when she get home, and just our poor goonish Queen Bee. We hardly knew her. Okay, so yeah, I only have I only have one more thing to read with Britt, and we're reading the 9th. I keep saying the 9th house, The Ancient Nine by Ian K. Smith. That's what Britt and I are reading. We're just dipping a toe in. I'm not super excited about that read, but of the three group reads, that's sort of the best option for me and Britt. And then Shay is reading it too. I don't know if Bazance is reading it. But
nah, I'm working on Black SFF-a-thon. They can finish reading the rest for whatchamacallit. Because tomorrow's the last day of Black SFF-a-thon. So I got reading to do.
Tis true. Oh, Bazance. I got it. I read it as Buzz once, and I was like, what are you talking about? The accent truly makes all the difference. Good morning, Jersey fam. Thank you for joining. Finished all my Blackoweenathon picks, reading for Black SF-a-thon now. We love it. Deidre said it's going pretty good. One more book to start and finish. Same. But I am, according to Britt, supposed to be prioritizing reading The Forgotten Girl for SF-a-thon. And that's the last one. So
starting today.
And it's short. It's a short audiobook anyway, so it's less than 5 hours. So we read Beast of Prey for Blackoweenathon, and now The Forgotten Girl is our last one, and that'll be most of the prompts. So really appreciate Chloe and Bree making it possible to get these prompts done with not a huge number of books. Like you can cross list and it's just super easy, not at all intimidating. Really appreciate them for making these readathons for us. Okay. Well, it's 10:42. We're gonna be off of this giant closer to 12 than 12:30 is the goal. So we're gonna go ahead and throw up this question number 2. Is your favorite Blackoween read still your favorite Blackoween read? And we're gonna get into this good old 30. All right, humans. And we'll stretch the next sprint. In 3, 2, 1, y'all turn them pages. All right, humans, that was our second sprint. We're doing pretty good. We're gonna do another 30 and then close out with a 20. So that was pretty good. Or rather Britt hit her word count. Not her word count, her page count for the day. She's actually surpassed it. But at this point, it's like, okay, yes, the page count is hit, but the section still isn't done. So I still need to encourage her to finish the section. Changed the opening paragraph, wrote an opening paragraph, and now it's just like citation stuff, which like is her least favorite part of writing a dissertation, to be honest. Least favorite part in their whole entire world. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, favorite Blackoweenan read, still your favorite Blackoweenan read? I don't know that you'd have to ask Britt this question herself. I don't know that I've had a favorite Blackoweenan read. So far, I've read Dead Girls by Nikesa Afia. I've read Goon. What else did they read for Blackoween?
So The Taking of Jake Livingston, A Devil in a Blue Dress, Dead Girls, and The Ancient Eye.
Right. So get The Devil in a Blue Dress. I gave it a 4. Britt gave it a 4 too. So I think the thing is, we read Dead Girls and Devil in a Blue Dress, and didn't love either of those. DNF'd The Taking of Jake Livingston because just wasn't prepared for that content. And really, the content of Devil in the Blue Dress and Dead Girls, like just the racial slurs and the racial violence just wasn't ready. So those, like, because of that, just didn't super enjoy those either. And also, but I guess liked Devil in the Blue Dress more than Dead Girls, although not really. Just like I gave that a 4 and gave Devil in the Blue Dress a 3.5 or something like that. So, and it was just because like I think that Devil in a Blue Dress, as far as like how it's written, I'm like, oh, okay, that was nice. That was a good twist. Whereas Dead Girls sort of had a really saggy middle, and I had higher hopes for it than that. So I guess Devil in a Blue Dress was like the favorite on a point system, but I don't feel excited about any of those reads that I have. And The Taking of Jake Livingston was supposed to be was my most anticipated, and it ended up having the DNF because it was just like, ooh, it was too heavy. For sure, Nicole, too heavy. For me. Goon.
So I started reading something that wasn't on the TBR, or I finished reading, so it was the Hollywood Ending by Kelly Garrett, and that became the favorite read for Blackoweenathon because it does hit, because it's a mystery, so it counts. But yeah, of the stuff that was on the actual TBR, yeah, nothing is a favorite, so there wouldn't be an answer for the question.
Yeah, not a real favorite. Just be like, which has the highest rating for me. But yeah, I'm reading Hollywood Homicide right now. I am getting my chuckles. In. Nicole. Favorite is still the favorite. Okay, Crimson Hunter by Indy Jones, hanging in there. Cool. Deidre, one bathroom, one bathtub, and one mirror queen. Boom, another little laundry in the washer. You are doing the darn thing. Murder and G Major still fave for Blackoweenathon reads. Yes. Gethsemane Brown, I believe, series. Yeah. Razorblade Tears is so far my favorite read. Cool. Emmarae and the Night Brothers fave, but then again, that's the only thing I finished so far. Okay, well, hanging in then. All right. We're gonna hop right back into a sprint. It's gonna be another 30. So real quick, we're just gonna stretch, roll your shoulders up and down, up and down, or up and back rather, up and back. Look to your left. Just slowly giving yourself a little resistance, but not too much. Just really letting yourself take your time. As you turn, I'm a tiger. I know all about stretching. Take a deep breath. Release and come back to center. And then look to your right. Get a little resistance there. Just look right over that shoulder to the wall. Take a deep breath in. And release. And then just sort of allow your head to just like that. Stretch the back of your neck and then just wiggle it out. Okay. Josh, fave is probably the Between by Tenerife Do. Okay. Cool. I was supposed to read The Good House, but one, that book is long, and two, didn't need it to finish the prompt. So that's probably going to be another one because right now, me and Britt are just reading so many books. So it's like we just need to minimize the number of books and the length of those books that we're reading because we are skirting a slump right now. So just got to be careful. All right. Hydrate. Hydrate. Question number 3, which of the group reads are you doing? We're going to hop right back into a 30 because we are in it to read it this FriYAY. And 3, 2, 1, y'all turn them pages. Oh, perfect. We're just gonna leave that right there. All right, guys. I hope that was a good sprint for you. That was a good sprint for me. I'm on my last paragraph of this section. Super happy about it. Super happy about it. Also, yay! My Blackoweenathon merch came in. I was gonna do an unboxing on my Instagram, but the truth is, I'm lazy. Number one, let's start with that truth. And then the second truth is I really needed a bookmark and I couldn't wait to open it. So in my passion and my haste, I opened it without being on camera. Do I regret it? You can see it now. And that was the whole point. So I feel like mission accomplished. All right. Which of the group reads are you doing? Britt and I are doing The Ancient Nine by Ian K. Smith. It's another secret society mystery type of thing. I'm not like I said, I'm not a super fan of those, but of between the Confessions of Franny Langston, which is set in antebellum times, and Light Seekers by Femi something. I can't remember the name. Shay, do you remember his name? Goon.
I think it's like Femi Coyote.
Something like that, yes.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, let's read that. So me and Britt and Shay are reading I just said it. Oh my gosh. The Ancient Nine. It's almost 12 o'clock, which is my lunchtime. So my ability to focus on things that are not food related, it's gonna continue to get worse. Okay. Goon, how was that sprint for you? And then we'll go to the chat and then we'll get our last sprint going.
It was good. I finally got brave enough to like actually post in the group. So and the post is up, and so far it's been like, hey, it's so nice to meet you. And then Kelly Garrett responded and was like, I'm so glad that we met and you see we're all friendly. So I'm like, yeah, y'all are. And so then I had to stop myself from like reading about like different conversations that were happening because it's all like really good information to know as someone who's looking to get published. And I was like, no, you're supposed to be reading. So then
that's right.
The Kindle. And so I read 2 chapters. So it says I am 42% through the book now. So yay.
Okay. We are in the presence of a future best-selling mystery thriller writer right now. I don't know if y'all knew that. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Definitely the hope. Definitely the hope.
That's what's happening. That's what it's happening. Okay. Emmarae came through. Hello, Emmarae and Brandy, who came through a little bit earlier, are both co-hosts of Blackoweenathon. Definitely go check out their channels, which are exactly what their avatar names are. Books by Brandy Shanae and Emmarae Empowered. So definitely go check those channels out. And, also check out their sprints. Marlena, lunch break drop-in. Hello, all. Thank you for dropping in with us on your lunch. Started the Ancient Nine this morning, but also just purchased Franny Langston. Marlena said, I just want all the books. That's all. That's all. Josh, reading The Confessions of Franny Langston, which I'm really liking. I wasn't feeling it at first, but the story took it in a direction that is really effective. Okay, cool. Salter giving Goon round of applause. Baby, make that thing tight. And that's how the song goes. That's how the song goes. So moving on. Jersey Femme, that's awesome, isn't it? Y'all better recognize the presence of a future best-selling author. Exactly, Tia. We knew that. That's how the song goes. Make that thing tight. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. All right, humans. We are going to get into our final sprint. We have been moving. I'm so proud of us. We've been moving. Okay, we're going to do...
I need to be done at 12?
No, I want it to be closer to 12 than 12:30. So I'm going to do a final sprint to finish this section that I'm working on, and then we'll be about this biscuit. We'll be about this biscuit. I thought that my cursor just moved on its own, but the back of my hand was touching the pad, but I was about to be like, there is superstition. Britt, as soon as I finish my coffee, I'm gonna get some water. Okay, you got 15 minutes because I want to hear about this water before off here. So you got 15 minutes for that to be the case, Nicole. I'm putting you on a timer. That's right. All right, humans, in 3, 2, 1. Y'all turn them pages. Oh, hello, commercial. We're gonna let that play for the watch time. Look at Zendaya out here being actiony. Love that for her. Oh, one more commercial. I haven't seen Cruella, but you know, maybe.
I want to see it.
There's a bad mother in it, just letting you know.
I'm gonna keep my thought to myself.
Yeah, same, Nicole. If I hadn't seen Zendaya just now, I'd be like, whatever. Cruella. It would be fun to watch a movie on the stream, but we'd probably get ate up for copyright.
It's the support for me. I mean, I feel like you can on Twitch. I feel like you can on Twitch.
Maybe one day. Y'all turn them pages. humans. That was our last sprint. I did manage to sort of finish this section. It was a very quick crash landing of an ending, but that's what first drafts are. Okay. Shay, how's that last? Well, Gordon, how's that last sprint for you?
Sprint is great. Where I'm at in the story, I'm loving it. It's making my heart happy. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I'm good.
Hollywood Homicide?
No, I'm reading a different book, but yeah, where I'm at in the book, I'm loving it. So
what are you reading?
Some that don't fit either of the readathons. But it was what was on my Kindle, and it's gonna expire because I took it out from the library. Even though I have the physical book, I just didn't want to go grab it. I was like, I just screwed my ear. But either way, I'm fine. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So, okay, Nicole said there was just one thing that irked me about Cruella. It's at the very end, and I don't want to spoil it in the chat, but I can DM you unless no one cares about spoilers. Emmarae said, I got my tea in already. Deidre said, I don't care. I'm not going to watch it either way. Okay. Ooh, number one. Okay, so the main villain in the movie has 2 Dalmatians, which Cruella adopts at the end, and one of them is pregnant. The last scene of the movie is Cruella gifting 2 of the puppies from the litter to Roger and Anita. But we know from the cartoon that Roger and Anita get together, and so do their dogs, and their dogs have puppies together, but they're puppies from the same litter. Kind of weird to me. LOL. Yeah, yikes. They probably didn't think that through. But Deidre said, well, it'd be like that. Puppies don't care. Listen.
Yeah, did their DNA like mess up like ours does if they do that? Like,
right, I don't know.
So I don't know. I don't know.
And also
Cleo and Titan brother and sister, but they are very obviously not. So,
and also we don't know if Cruella, though it's a prequel, is like staying within the universe of the cartoon, or is trying to like reimagine how. Because like, wouldn't that be some stuff if Cruella's coming after these dogs that not were hers all along, but were hers originally? Like that would be its own sort of storyline. That would be interesting. So I feel like they were probably
right. And now I really want to watch it because I'm like, she's giving Dalmatians away. How? Wait, like what happened?
Certainly weren't before.
Go watch it now.
Right. So maybe they're trying to create a different timeline for the franchise, which would be interesting, and a lot of people are doing because they're running out. Like the original storylines are running their course, and so they have to figure out some new spin on it and blah blah blah. So maybe that's what's happening. I don't know, but either way, Goon, do you have any announcements that you want to make before we head on out?
Tomorrow, Shay will be co-hosting BOOKTICIAN. It is a all-day writing stream relay in which there will be a fundraiser for breast cancer awareness research with a bunch of different writers on YouTube. I think she hosts the last leg of that before the closing stream. And it's right before one of the goons will be hosting the Blackoweenathon reading sprint. So it's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow.
That sounds very tiring.
And there'll be a video eventually. She told me to tell you.
Okay. Inbreeding can cause issues with dogs. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna hope that they're not following the same timeline as the original, because otherwise, how terrible. Okay, good. Nicole got water. Perfect. Okay, so know that next week when me and Goon take over, it's gonna be a midnight stream. So instead of streaming at 10, because Britt is going away and she's leaving like earlier in the morning. So by 10, she will be elsewhere. So at 12, me and Goon are gonna do a midnight FriYAY morning reading sprints. So so just know that. I've already corrected the thumbnail, so it should be there if you want to go and set a reminder. Definitely do that. But also, this is a perfect reminder for you that are here now and those that are watching on the replay to ring that notification bell so that when it does go live, you get the notification if indeed you're awake. And if not, you can always just watch us on the replay at 10 per usual. And that is going to be a sort of abbreviated because Britt is going to be traveling. She's not going to be up super late. So it's going to be like 90 minutes, like a 12 to 1:30 super sprint. We're going to be in there reading because Blackoweenathon deserves our all. Okay. Y'all, it has been so wonderful reading and writing with you today. We are halfway through Blackoweenathon and it is just going so splendidly for everyone involved, it seems. Thank y'all for participating. I know Bree super appreciates it. Me and Goon definitely appreciate y'all coming to rock with us for the Fridays of October. We cannot wait to see you next week. Lord will, Creek don't rise at 12 a.m. right back here. And until then, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Bye.